Hey guys, so this is part 2 of the story where I fell in love with a narcissist. I am so happy that I'm even talking and I'm not even sharing it because it was bad. If you've seen a friend who is in an abusive relationship, you understand now why they cannot leave that relationship. And if you are also in that relationship, you understand why it's hard for you to leave. You think that if you leave this person, that's the last person on earth that God has given you. Like it's a lie, guys. It's a lie. It's how the people have manipulated you to think like that. Okay, if you haven't watched part 1 of the video, please go and watch part 1 of the video, okay, so that you understand where I'm coming from. So I ended where this guy told me to call him, and then when he went upstairs, I started calling him. He wasn't picking the calls. Hey, I will call, he will not pick the call. And then there are then one made me to understand that this relationship is not right for me. I was losing it. My mom had died. When my mom even died, guys, can you imagine that when my mom died, I was crying my mom and crying a breakup because this guy had made me, he said people don't like me. So I went ahead and I started attacking them. Imagine that time when you are grieving and then you think that people are saying bad things about you. I went and attacked people there. I was talking. I posted something on my WeChat channel. I will go and screenshot that thing and show you guys what I wrote on my WeChat moment. I said, guys, the day I will die in this China, just know that if you are walking around and calling my name, just know that if I die in this, I was willing to die. Like, I wasn't scared of death. I wasn't, like, that's the level. I wasn't scared of death. There are some days I will talk, I will break my phone, I will cry. Oh God, it was too much. Imagine you lost your mother, you are away from your family. I'm in a city where I'm the only foreigner there. I was the only foreigner. I even had one friend. She left. One of my countrymates. She had left because her husband came. They moved to another city. I was just by myself. You know. It was too much. It was stressful, and then I had to deal with clients. I had to deal with school. You know how Chinese people, when you are going through grief, even if your father is dead, your mother is dead, they don't care. You have to still come to work. I will go to school. I will be crying. I will cry my mother. Is it my mother I'm crying, or I'm crying this guy? I was so guilty. So this guy, I decided to go to, okay, when my mom died, right? Okay, I went to WeChat and wrote all of this. If you like, you can pause the video and watch and read what I wrote. I said, if I die here, of course, when I post things, it must go to group chats. It becomes a trending news. So they took it to another group chat. Someone screenshotted it and posted it in a group chat that, look at what this guy is saying, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then those people, you know, people in the group chat, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. They don't care how you feel. Even if you are going to die, it's on you. That's your business. They don't care. See, that's how everyone had something to say. Like one guy, this stupid old man who is in the Cameroonian group, they call him Grand Coco. That guy, he started saying things about me like, hey, yes, you make more. If one day you go die now, you get for announce something. Yes, you go and die. If you want to die, go and die. You don't need to announce. You don't need to announce. Like you need to, you know, things like the same thing. Our president daughter said she would die yesterday. I'm just going to the comment section and people are asking, at what time today are you going to die? Just see how people are mean. That's how people don't care, guys. People don't care. You are going through deep things that are painful to you, but people don't care. They don't. So I started quarreling that man. I'll be like, yes, old fool. I started insulting this man until the man insulted me. I was crying in the house like my mother is dead. My boyfriend is not even there to help, to even say any nice thing to me. He's only bringing me bad news, telling me that people don't like me, blah, 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 that I'm too dramatic, blah. When I'm crying about my mother. So when he said that, he broke up with me like, oh, yes, that's why he doesn't like me. This guy broke up with me when I'm grieving, when my mother is not even buried. This guy broke up with me. See, I almost, woo! It was painful. It was the painfulest, if that's a word. I started crying. I will cry. I don't, in my heart, am I crying for breakup or I'm crying for my mother who is dead? I was so guilty that time that I'm crying, but I know for sure that I'm crying for breakup. Then I remember my mother is dead. I was so stressed, guys. It was something which I could not even bear. I could not even deal. Like, I'm talking right now, it's like I want to cry, but I've been there, done that. God knows that he has saved me. That was a mysterious attack from the devil. Okay, fast forward to October. I traveled to Maldives with my friend and the boyfriend and some other men. We went to Maldives. Of course, I decided to go to Maldives. If you ask those my friends, they will tell you that I was always crying in that Maldives, because I was like, this guy. First of all, this guy has traumatized me. I'm in Maldives for 1 month. That was a good getaway, but then I was so stressed. On my birthday, which was the 3rd of September, I was crying. They did not even understand why. They was like, you don't have to cry. Why are you always crying? I was in Maldives crying all the time. Whereas I'm supposed to bed, I was posting cute pictures, videos, how I'm enjoying, but sometimes I would just sit like that. I was just start crying. So this guy discovered that I was in Maldives. Of course, I'm so dumb. I was stupid. I had blocked him everywhere. I decided to unblock him back. So when I was in Maldives, I wanted to show him that, look, I'm enjoying my life in Maldives. Hello, come and see me. I unblocked him on WeChat, on WhatsApp. That's how I unblocked him on WhatsApp. When I unblocked him on WhatsApp, he saw that. He said hello. I was like, who is this? For in my mind, I think I don't know him. In my mind, oh, my mind of minds, I think I don't know him. Whereas you know that his girlfriend was in on my WhatsApp. Because this girl added me. I don't know why she added me. She never bought hair for me, but she added me asking me about hair. So I gave her my WeChat. And then I did not even know she was a girl. You understand? You know how I used to know the girl's name was something else? And then but her WeChat is something else. So I did not know she was the one. So until that guy told me that was his girlfriend. So I decided, I told this guy, please leave me alone. When you see me, I'm living my best life. You are there disturbing me. You don't want me to be in peace. He started saying, Dudu, if you guys know my name is Dudu. Dudu, you be my woman. No charity. You don't go interview. You don't charity. You are my woman. You are my woman. You know when someone is saying that you are their woman, of course you start feeling like, oh, my man is fighting for me. Oh, whereas it's a trap. He will be showing that, hey, you are my woman to do. If you try that nonsense, even if you go to heaven and earth, you will still come back to me. In his mind, he knew that anytime I meet him, of course, it was true at that time, that anytime I meet him, I must fall for him. That's what he knows. So whenever he talks to me like that, hey, you are my woman, don't even dare. He was calling me when I'm in Maldives. He would say, oh, don't try and talk to those men, blah, blah, blah. He would say that if you dare, just come back here. I said, okay, I asked him one question. Am I a woman? He said, yes, you are my woman. Don't try that nonsense. He doesn't know that I was planning something. I don't know what. In fact, God had already just fixed me. I knew that that was the end of it. I asked him, am I your woman? Okay, since I'm your woman, we are going to show the world today that I'm your woman. He said, don't even try that nonsense. I started showing him pictures. I came to China when we came back to China. I started showing him pictures. I told him that which of these pictures do you want me to post? I started posting pictures of us kissing, pictures of us walking on the street, taking pictures. Or when I used to go and visit him, I take pictures of him, of us, you know, things like that. I told him, which one do you want me to post? Because I need to show everyone. Everyone thinks I don't have a boyfriend, whereas I have a boyfriend who is disturbing my brain. So I want to show the world today whom we are, so that you see, so that they should know that I have a boyfriend. See, you said I'm your woman. Guys, remember that before I knew that this guy was a narcissist, was because how I was feeling in the relationship. I was so stressed too much that I thought he didn't like me. So I was doing everything for him to like me. He would even borrow me money. He would tell me someone is sick somewhere. He doesn't even have money. That there was one time he wanted to borrow me money, 8,000. I said I will not give this money because you are not even treating me nicely. How do you expect me to give you money? If you were even giving me money, imagine the first time we dated, he was spoiling me. The second time we dated, he did not do shit for me. Nothing. He did not do a thing for me. So he was using that thing. He used to use the fact that he used to take care of me the first time we dated. He said, remember when I used to take care of you? You think that if I have money, I will not take care of I can take care of, I'm giving money to people. Who do you think, how can I not give money to my girlfriend if I have the money? And to be honest, this guy is the sweetest man you will see on the street. He would do everything for people. Of course, the way he would treat people, you will not even think that he can treat his girlfriend badly. He will take care of everyone. He will go to parties and he will spray money to people in the parties. But to take care of his girlfriend, that's the same thing. I think even the girlfriend one day, he made a post like, the girlfriend, I saw the girlfriend one day told me that, because we used to chat, sometimes we would just comment on each other's picture, because she did not know, I don't know, maybe she just liked me. You know how people can just be on your thing. And so I used to just feel like, no, the way we were talking, right, I wasn't talking to this guy anymore. So for me, I was okay with it, with her talking to me. She would comment on my stuff, she would talk to me, she would be like, oh wow, nice. When she would post her child, I would comment on her child's post. When she would post her own picture, I'll be like, wow, this is that. Even when I was in Maldives, this girl would comment on my stuff and say, oh, this is the life I want to live and all of that. So one day I posted about a man. Then this girl came and said, men these days, they don't even want to do anything for a woman. Let me work my money, and so that I can pay. I'd be like, he said, oh, I say, is there not any man in that Chinda, that city that you can that can spoil? I thought people in Chinda that enjoying very well, they must be taking care of their women. She said, don't even there. Chinda is a no-go area. All these boys here are evil boys. If you don't pay, she said she's paying her bills, so 50-50. Men are trying to pay bills 50-50 here. So that's when I knew that this guy does not even take care of the girl in the house. No matter what you say, this guy is treating the girls badly. She's saying all of these things. This girl is the one still taking care of herself in that house. So this guy was asking me, I know I'm talking all over the place, but girls, I would just want to show you, I would just want to tell you guys a lot of things that this guy can do. They will take your money, they will want to borrow. I refuse that I'm not giving any money to him. Then he broke up with me because I had already. It's not like I never gave him money. I gave him money before. Someone, in fact, when I was even going to visit him, I was one paying my bills, paying my flight, paying my hotel. Can you imagine? And also he knows that, okay, now I'm making money. He told me there's a friend of his who needs money for an operation. I gave him 2,000. I wasn't taking that money back. Then he borrowed me again 1,500 again. That's the 1,500. I said, no, if you are not giving back, you know, when they are giving you money, they will make you feel like, so because you gave me 1,500, now I cannot rest. You cannot, so you cannot give your man, your boyfriend your money. Then he started again. He wanted to borrow me 8,000. That's when I said, no, I'm not doing that anymore. You are not, first of all, treating me nicely. Women will do anything for the woman they like. If you do something nice to a woman, you will see how the woman will. In fact, let me say me. I'm not saying the women. I am that person that if you do things nicely for me, everything, I will give you my life. I'll give you everything. But not now. I'm not doing that anymore. I already knew. That's how I knew that he was a narcissist, that he was just manipulating me, was because when I started feeling the way I was feeling, when I went online, I started checking that how to make a man love you. So when you go online and check how to make a man love you, there's so many videos that will appear, right? Of course, in those videos, they will never tell you how to make any man love you. They will tell you that if you have to make a man love you, then you are going through an abuse. So in the comment section, people will be like, yeah, if you have to make a man love you, means you are dealing with a narcissist. That's a sign of a narcissist. That's a sign of a narcissist. I did not even know what narcissist mean. That's how I googled narcissist. Then I started checking, I'm in a relationship with narcissists. I started seeing people's posts. People are talking about how I fell in love with narcissists. I even realized that, how they call this girl, Brittany Lee, had gone through the same thing, that she fell in love with a narcissist. So I'd be like, so this is actually a bad thing that is happening to me. I was so sad, like, oh my God, how can God let an evil person, whom I'm a very nice person like that, come to my life and destroy my entire being until I don't even feel like love is even worth it anymore. Like, I even wanted to kill myself. Can you imagine? I started looking around and seeing how to fall in love with narcissists. Because even before I knew that he was a narcissist, this is what I did. I had to do all kinds of things to pretend that I even pretended that I was pregnant. I wasn't pregnant though. If you are watching this video, know today that there wasn't any pregnancy, bro. Anyway, I had already told people. If they like, they believe me. They like, they don't believe me. I told this guy that I'm pregnant just to see how he would treat me, because he was saying that, oh, he wants a child. Now the girlfriend had given him a child. I don't know. Is he even going to marry this girl? I'm just like, anyway, it's their business, not my business. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that, dusted. So I told this guy that I was pregnant. Apparently, it's like the girlfriend wanted him to marry her first before she gets pregnant. So I told this guy that I was pregnant to see how he would treat me. That was the worst treatment ever. The sister will be the one to check on me. The sister will be the one to tell me, oh, buy this, eat this, buy that, buy this. Until I made him to come and visit me. When he came to visit me, I told him, let's go and do the test. This guy was so nonchalant that he did not even care about doing any test. Because the way I showed him that I was pregnant was, there was a class teacher who was pregnant, right? I took her pee and then I did a pregnancy test and I showed him that I was pregnant. That's how I told him I was pregnant. When he came, I pumped my stomach out. Say, see, he was like, but how you? I was so slim. I was cranky. I was just, guys, I'll put some pictures so that you guys see. You see how I used to look. I don't know why the camera is getting dark. So fast forward to how we broke up. How we broke up was, we finally broke up was, okay, I know that he's a narcissist now. They tell you it's hard to leave them and all of that. The only thing you need to do is block, delete, and it's hard, guys. It's hard. You have to block them, delete them, and don't make them know that you know that they know, you know who they are. You never make them know that you know who they are. You understand? But then I had, it was already here. I started telling him, you first of all, you're a narcissist. It's the same thing your father did to your mother. That's what you are doing to other women. You are this, and it's true. I told him that. Okay, let me just explain something to you guys. Us, like Africans, right? Most of us, or maybe black community, we grew up in such a hard situation where we are either being, we didn't get love from our parents, we didn't get love from anybody around us, like we experiencing a lot of harsh love. So most people, when they grow up, right, they either choose to do better, like show people love, show people emotion, while others think the way they were treated as a kid, that's how they should treat others. So most people, they choose to be either better people to change the world, or they be empathetic. That is, they feel people, they are patient, they are loving, they feel people's pains, they have empathy. While there are others who don't understand it, because that's what they grew up to see. So that's what he was experiencing. So he doesn't even know how to love anyone. That's something which he's going through. That's what I'm saying. People like that, you just need to run away from them, because he will never change. So these are things that they go through from childhood traumas that they have. It's so much to it. I cannot really explain because I'm not a therapist. So you need to go through it. So it's either you become an empath, right? Someone who feels for people, or you become an empath, someone who is not empathetic. I don't know what to say. So on my end, I'm the one who is empathetic, who is codependent, who always wants to please people and all of that, who wants to care for people, who show love, who always falls in love. And then the people who go through that, or who choose to live life in the other way, are the ones who treat people badly, who doesn't feel the pains of people and all of that, or who only try to impress, who only wants to be validated and all of that. So there are two ways. When you get childhood abuse, you grow up to be either codependent, empathetic, or you become a narcissist. One of those two. So if you are not this way, you are that way. If you went through any childhood trauma, which is a normal thing in an African home, we show love to our kids. We don't show love to all of that. So guys, that's what I want to tell you guys. That man almost killed This guy was like, he almost killed me. So fast forward to when I came back to China, right? When I came back to China, he kept calling me. I'd be like, oh, this guy wants the same circle again. I'm not in the mood to get any trouble. Like, I'm trying to heal. Let me heal. Leave me alone. This guy started calling me. I said, okay, since you said I'm your girlfriend, today I'm going to show you that I am your girlfriend. I'm going to show the world I'm your girlfriend. So I went on WeChat. That time there was these WeChat stories where it disappears after 24 hours. I went to WeChat and I posted us kissing. But when I did that, I first of all blocked that girl from not seeing my stories. But then I'd be like, if I'm blocking this guy, means this guy will continue like that anyways. So I decided to open it. The thing stayed. I deleted it first of all. On WhatsApp, I posted it, but I blocked the girl. Then after, I decided to delete it. And then I went to WeChat. I posted it and I left it there. Let that girl see it. That girl saw it. I don't know if she saw it or someone saw it and told the girl or something like that. And then the girl came and said, the girl saw it. Then the girl went and attacked the boy. That, oh, I'm seeing you and Stacy. You guys are kissing. Da, 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 da. And then the guy was like, it's not the guy. I don't know what happened. Like, the guy had already told me, delete that picture or you will regret it all your life. The guy said he will kill me. I should delete that picture. He was stressing me. I'll be like, I will post it. Let's see how you will kill me in this channel. You dare, I will call the police on you. That's what I used to tell him. If you dare, I will call the police on you. He knows that I'm mad, like I'm crazy already. That because I already know who he is, so I can say whatever I want because I know it's done already. So there's nothing I can do about it. So this girl called me with her number. Of course, I picked the call. I was ready for that call. So when the girl called me, I was in my house here. Then I had already moved to Shanghai. I was in my house. This girl called me. Do you I saw you and picture. Was it you and that guy that I'm seeing you guys on? I said yes. Anyways, let me tell you what happened. That's what I told the girl. I started telling the girl that, look, me and this guy haven't been dating for like already 6 months. So it was already since December till June, October. This guy was still following me every day. I haven't been dating this, since May till October because my mom had died. That's how we broke up, right? I told this girl that, look, I know that this guy, you were following this guy, but each time I leave this guy alone, this guy will come back again and text me. So they started insulting each other. This girl, of course, this girl, I'm sure this girl must have seen a lot of things that this guy have done to her. This girl must have been through it with this guy, with so many girls. So this girl decided to start insulting the guy. Hey, look, hey, you guys, you fool. You told me it's a lie. This guy was insulting me. When the girl was insulting the guy was insulting me. Like, did I tell you to post any picture? Is that even important? They caught you, God. They caught you, brother. They caught you. It wasn't important. That's how I felt good when I did that. Like, I was like, I'm finally free. Now this girl knows that this guy is following me, or she knows that I'm dating this guy. I mean, if she doesn't want to be my friend again, there's no problem. Because this girl was coming to me. I'm sure she was just being behind the scene, thinking that she'll be my friend so that I'll leave the boyfriend. That's what she was thinking. But I was very insecure that, was it insecure? I was so naive with all the manipulation what this guy has done to me. I was like, okay, me, I'm not dating the guy, so it's okay for me to talk to her. Of course, she can be a client tomorrow because each time I do something, this girl will comment. Each time I do anything, I go to Guangzhou to buy, this girl will comment. Oh, until she even bought shoes for me just because she I think now that I'm understanding everything, I know that this girl was just trying to be around me so that I should not do what she thinks I will do. I was a threat to her all the time because this guy will use me to threaten her because she had known that I was a girl whom the first time I was dating this guy, she called. But me, I did not know she was the same girl. You understand? I did not know she was the same girl until when I discovered her other name. That's when I knew, So, guys, excuse me, I had COVID, so I'm still suffering from the cough. So this girl called and was getting mad. So there was a party in Shanghai here. So when the guy, I knew that I'm done with this guy. So when the guy met me at the party, he came, he purposely came. I think they fixed the matter, the issue, and then he purposely came to Shanghai with this girl. When he came to Shanghai with this girl, the guy decided, okay, when I saw him, I said, hey, how are you? Hope you are feeling well. That kind of, hey, this is someone I know. I shouldn't behave like I don't know him. Of course, this is somebody we have been doing things together. You know, although we fought, but then it's over. So it's not a big deal. So I say, hey, how are you? And all of that. Then this girl, whom we have been talking on WhatsApp, I greeted the girl. The girl was like, hey, how are you? And all of that. You know, things like that. So it was just a pure thing. Then when I started talking to the guy, I went and met the guy. I told him, I was like, how are you? And all of that. Then this girl now came and said, after what you guys have done to me, you still have the guts to talk to each other and all of that. I'd be like, what are we talking about? Then I was like, this is tension. Only for me to leave the guy alone and I want to go. This guy slapped this girl. Man! I'd be like, oh my God. Then now everyone was like, it's my fault. I made the guy to... But I cannot make a man who normally does things to do things again. I can't. How did I make him? The good thing about this guy is he has never even raised his hand because he knows that I will not... Hey, police, straightforward. I'm not that person who is... Me, I grew up, my father is a policeman. So I know that there are things that I can do. The law will take care of it. There's nothing like that. So I just left the place and that's it. My name was all over the place for that party. Like I was like, oh, Stacy has done this to this girl. You know that this girl is dating this guy and you still went and dated the guy and now you are making the guy. How can I make the guy slap the girl? Why would the guy even slap? Because the guy cannot even slap me. Of course he cannot. He will be beating the one that he knows that he can do it anyhow. The person will not say anything. That's what happened. So we went to after there was another party the next day. So we went to the party and then we ended up in one club called one old club like that. It's not Cyclo. One old club that was closed one time like that. It was owned by a black guy. So we went there. This guy was busy talking in the club like, this is my woman. Nobody can take my woman, can make me stop loving my woman. Mwah, mwah. This is my of course, this is someone whom I've dated. When he's doing that, of course, it's making my heart burn. Like, what are you trying to say? You know, things like that. Not me going to go and buy a bottle of champagne or something like that. That bottle of champagne fell down because this guy was busy saying, this is my woman. Mwah, baby, you are my woman. He started calling the girl his name. This is Madam blah blah blah. This is Madam blah. I said, these childish boys in this China. That's why I hate little boys, because you guys are so dumb. So that glass fell. I had a big wound here. Where is that wound? Until blood came out on my feet like this. It cut my feet on here. This place here. I had a very big wound because that glass fell on my feet. Nobody helped me. I was just there by myself. That I was just so low again. I felt bad. I packed my thing and I went home. That's it. So when I went home, I decided now, as I heard that that girl started texting me that God will punish me. I know that I was her friend. The girl was telling everyone that I was her friend. Anyway, from what I heard, I'm not sure if that's what the girl said. But anyway, she came to my inbox and said I was her friend. Even her friends came and started trying to fight me. I'd be like, you know very well how this guy is. You are fighting me. Are you mad? Like, I blast both of them. The guy came to me and said, I'm your friend. I was your friend, but you were going behind my back and doing all that. I'd be like, we were really friends for real. Anyways, I talked to the girl and I told the girl everything that happened, but this girl still did not understand. I apologized to the girl. I told the girl that, look, this guy was the one who came to me. I did not come to him. You understand? He was busy manipulating me and all of that. I'm sorry that this happened. I did not know that you guys were dating, but I had already been into the thing for a very long time. That it was just had to leave and all of that. And this guy has said, I started, of course, that time I started saying, telling her everything this guy has said about her, her child, her baby daddy, and all those dramatic things. I was telling this girl, thinking this girl will understand that this guy is a bad person. This guy, she took this information. She even went, okay, there was one time when this guy was traumatizing me until I sent him a voice note. I was starting crying. Why are you doing this to me? This guy took that information and played it to the girl. You see, she's the one begging me. You can clearly see she was the one begging me. Of course, the girl, she was so dumb. This girl decided now to believe that I'm a psycho. Like, go to therapy. You need therapy. This girl started insulting me. I said, okay, I've already apologized to you. First of all, I don't even owe you any apologies. He was not your husband. That's what I was saying in my heart, though. But I apologized because, of course, I knew that she was in the house after I discovered that I was supposed to leave. But then I still was there because this guy was busy manipulating me and all of that. So, guys, fast forward to maybe 1 year later, I went to, there was a lot of girls where I started seeing that when they knew that I was dating this guy, so many girls, some girls are so dumb and stupid. When they know that someone is dating some guy and this guy is dating, they want to date them, they will go and date because they will say, they will be thinking, if Stacy, whom they think Stacy is a certain kind of girl, dated this guy, it means there's something about this guy. I would date the guy. After knowing that there was another, they will even know that this guy has a girlfriend living with him. They will still go and date this guy. So I decided now that I want to tell my story. I was wrong. Like that time, the time when I was talking it, I wanted to say my story. I was saying the story thinking that I had healed, but I wasn't even healed. Because when I said it, it brought another issue. I created a group to teach girls that if you are going through this thing, know that you are being abused by a narcissist. So be careful. Make sure that anyone you are dating, if you feel like you are forcing yourself to people, you are forcing yourself to men, know that that relationship is not right, because someone who is for you will not make you stress. You understand? Someone who is supposed to be your man or someone who is for you will not make you feel anyhow. Anyway, guys, maybe there's a part 3, and my part 3 will be a whole lot of advice. So if you are ready to wear, please stay tuned for part 3. Okay?